I'm back with the latest and greatest Tycoon Travels episode, and this time around, we took a trip up into Toronto, Canada. Now, this trip was 10 out of 10 plus 10 over 10, so let's talk about it. First and foremost, why did I decide to go to Toronto, Canada? It was simple, really. I got a call from Drake. He said, yo, my man, I need you to come to the 6. We're going crazy in Toronto. I said, say no problem. I'll be down there. Nah, that's not really what happened, obviously, right? But I wanted to go to Canada because I wanted to visit my good friend and brother, Freddy, and my good sis, Carol. Now, you guys may not know who Freddy is, so let me give you a quick backstory on how Freddy and I met. I forgot which year it was, but we randomly, Luda and I randomly took a trip to Mexico. And that was actually my first time ever going to Mexico, right? So we took a random trip going to Mexico. And, we're at the poolside, we're at the water, there's food, there's drinks, whatnot. And Freddy tells this story better than I tell it, but I'm going to try and do my best, okay? So Freddy's walking this way, like the pool's here, the food spots. Freddy's walking this way, and I think I'm either in the pool or I'm walking that way. And you know how us brothers, when we see each other, we have that little, we have that little head nod, And plus, I'm from Ghana, right? So for the most part, you can kind of tell, you can tell your own people when you see them. So, we literally walked past each other like this, gave each other a little head nod, cool. Some moments passed by, and I think Freddy was going this way again or this way, whichever way it was. So me and him literally doing the same thing again. And Freddy was like, nah, he got to stop. He literally, in his head, he's like, nah, I got to stop and speak to this guy. So he stops. We start chatting it up, having a quick conversation. Come to find out, right? We're both from Ghana. And that is literally how Freddy and I met. But I'm going to give you a little bit more information so you can understand who Freddy is and basically how we ended up here. Freddy and I are the same people. Literally, same person, actually. Let me put it that way. We're the same person. We are like twins, okay? So Freddy was born in 1993, so was I, right? Both of our birthdays are in a month that starts with A. So I'm August 27th, which it just passed. Shout out to all my Virgos. And Freddy's birthday is in April. Now, it gets crazier because Freddy has the same name as me, right? So his first name is Godfred. My first name is Godfred. Now, let me backtrack real quick. So after we met, we exchanged numbers, boom, 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 whatever. That night, we're going to a club scene, right? And we're getting ready, pre-gaming in me and Luda's room in the resort. So Freddy comes over, we're hanging out, we're dressing, there's music on as always, right? You got to get in the mood and vibes. And I think Freddy came over with Carol. And so either Carol or Luda called the name Godfred. And me and Freddy were in the middle of a conversation at the time. So once we heard Godfred, we both turned around and Freddy's like, yo, why did you turn around? Like, he's looking at me like, why did I turn around? Because his name is Godfred, and I turned around too because my name is Godfred. So in that moment, I realized that Freddy is not his full first name. Freddy is like his shortened name, right? His shortened first name. And so we're literally looking at each other like, this is the craziest thing because his name is Godfred and my name is Godfred, right? And it gets crazier. When I tell you we're the same person, we're really twins. Freddy's initials is the same as mine, right? GB. Mine is also GB. So my full name is Godfred Bafi. Freddy's full name is Godfred Boateng. This thing gets wild. It's creepy, but I'm glad I found my brother, man, because when Freddy was in college, his nickname was Gotti, which my nickname, like he was in college in Canada, right? His nickname is Gotti over there on campus. My nickname here in the States, in New Jersey, in college, is also Gotti. Is the wildest thing when you actually think about it. Freddy was born on a Friday. I was born on a Friday. Freddy's sense of humor, personality, aura, like the perception, mindset, literally identical to mine. Carbon copy. Also, people talk about love languages all the time, and in my opinion, food should be included in love language because the way me and Freddy eat is scary. We have the same level of love with food. Food is number one, right? Food is number one. Our women come second. Like our partners in life come second. It's the craziest thing. If I have food, nothing anybody says registers, right? Same thing with Freddy. Our style, our sense of style is the same thing. Freddy and I have about 8 clothes, 8, like, whether it's tops from Zara or like just different articles of clothing. We have the same exact thing. We literally have the same like type of watches, the same closet, the same shoes. It is wild. Both of us are good investors. We've been investing for a while. We've been educating others as well. And so he's primarily more in real estate. So he's in Canada. He's more into Canadian real estate, but he also do have stock portfolios. I'm more the stock portfolio / equity side of it heavier, and then real estate second, right? So we're both in. Whoa, excuse me. We're both in real estate, but we're also both in the stock market. And from that moment on, when I met Freddy in Mexico, we spent the entire trip in Mexico together, excursions, activities, parties. And I think it was Freddy's birthday that time too. So your boy was lit at that time when we first met, okay? Now, since then, Freddy has been a huge and a big part of my life in ways that I can't even express and explain to you guys. I can't put it in words. I remember my first seminar, my first Tycoon Talk financial education seminar that I hosted. Freddy and Carol both flew in from Canada to surprise me. I was in shock when I saw them the day of the event. And I was just like, wow. Like, you know, some people you come across in this world, and in a matter of seconds, they have a huge impact and belonging in your life and vice versa, right? So they came to support us during that first seminar, which was a beautiful, great experience. I was super nervous and scared. Now I'm a lot more comfortable in speaking in front of people, as you can tell. So that was great. And then we made sure that, you know, we had a great time hanging out after that. And so I wanted to enjoy, and his birthday, Freddy's birthday, he invited us to Jamaica to celebrate his birthday. So Freddy hit me, he's like, yo, we're going to Jamaica, boom, boom, boom. I said, all right, me and Luda is there, we out. So we went to celebrate his birthday in Jamaica earlier last year, I believe, April last year, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. And then this time around, it was my birthday. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go up to Canada. I'm convinced that Freddy and I were twins that were supposed to be born on the same day from the same place from the same people. There's nothing anybody can tell me that would change my mind about that, because we are literally identical. So much so that we have the same height. We have the same like skin tone. We have the same like demeanor. And when us two get together, oh yeah, nah, there's no stopping us. I feel bad for Carol and Luda, because when they witness us two together, it's mayhem. It's pure kids, pure joy, you know? It's pretty cool. And so shout out to Carol. Carol is such an incredible soul, an incredible individual. Nice, caring, thoughtful, you know, really good head on the shoulders, well-educated, smart woman, very wise, knows how to have a great time, can chef it up as well. And same thing with Luda as well, right? But it's like, I'm grateful that Carol brought me my long-lost brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that is so amazing to just, I can go on and on about me and Freddy forever, because it's such a special bond, man. And then shout out to Edna. Shout out to everybody that was in Canada that made this trip a really special one. So I wanted to spend some quality time with Freddy, Carol. Luda met me up there as well. So we had a blast. Plus, I'm super happy and grateful that they found each other, because in this day and age, it's very difficult to find people that you can grow through life with, build in life with. And oh, it's funny. Me and Luda met in college. Freddy and Carol also met in college. And it's fun. So when we met, we were actually talking and exchanging our quote unquote how we met and our love stories and whatnot. So it was a really nice moment down memory lane, I would say. So yeah, again, Freddy and I are twins, so I wanted to spend my birthday and go out to Canada and spend some time with him. Now, as much as I travel all the time, I have actually never been to Canada. So the second reason why I wanted to go to Canada is because I've just never been. I love going to new places, and many people will assume that I've been to Canada already because I travel often. But I think for me personally, maybe the reason why I never went to Canada yet was because it's a neighboring country and it's like right there, right? It's like, you know, it's Canada. Because I'm always going to Europe, Africa, Caribbean, South America, different continents and stuff. But I never really thought about, say, going just right up north to my neighbors up in Canada, right? So this time around, I'm like, you know what? I am going to go check it out. And since Freddy lives in Toronto, you know what I mean? It just makes it an easier choice. Another reason why I went to Canada was because CN Tower, which is the tallest structure in all of Canada. Is a landmark spot, is one of those like iconic landmarks in the country of Canada. So I've never been near it. I've never been inside it. I've never gone up to the top of it. I've never ate at the restaurant that's up there. So I'm like, you know what? That's something I want to do. I want to check it out and see what the CN Tower is about. Now, anybody that's never been to Canada, you can do a quick Google search and you will see what this tower is about. And it's such an incredible structure. It's insane. I believe from the ground floor, the elevator to the top of that building, it is, I think it takes what, 54 seconds to travel 100 and some, I don't remember, but it's crazy and it's fast, right? The lift there is really fast. So I've never been to see that tower or been inside it. So that's an experience that I wanted to get off on the bucket list. The next reason is Niagara Falls. I've never been to Niagara Falls. Now, Luda has actually been to Niagara Falls from the U.S. side, right? Her and like 2-3 of her close girlfriends, they drove up and they went to Niagara Falls, and they were on the U.S. side, you know, looking at Niagara Falls and everything that it has to offer. But because I've never been there and I'm in Canada, I'm like, you know what? I need to go see Niagara Falls and look at and see what it looks like from the Canadian side. And chef's kiss. Loved it. Really great experience. I mentioned earlier that Freddy and I are both investors. So whenever I travel, I tend to look into the real estate and investment opportunities there. Not necessarily to just buy, or even sometimes not even about buying. It's about just learning, right? Learning the place, the culture, the people, how they move, their work-life balance, their social norms and constructs. I like learning different things and looking at life from a different perspective, right? And so the best analogy I can give you in why traveling is so important, everybody should aspire or do their best to save, invest, get out of debt so they can live the life and experience the world, is because picture the entire life experience and the world as like a big art canvas, right? Picasso. But you have a scope to, let's say, this specific spot right here, right? Which means all of these other areas of life, both in growth, perspective, mindset, behavior, culture, language, experiences, cuisine, just the fabric of life. All of this part you don't see, you don't get to experience because you're not around it, right? This you get to see and experience because that's all you're around all the time. This is, let's say, your hometown, your own state, your own country, and so you get to see what is in your scope, right? So that's the only thing you see. When you travel outside now, let's say you in Canada. Now you get to see Canada, how they live, how they move, the difference in their societal structures, their economic structures, their policies, whatnot. And so now you connect your typical scope of what you normally see to that, and it helps you actually expand, grow, develop, become more well-rounded, and understand that the world is not just what we see, it's bigger. There are other things. And you discover a lot of things about yourself, right? Because if you're only doing one thing, you only know yourself based on how you're doing that one thing or reacting to that one thing. But now when you do different things, you see different stuff, you give yourself opportunities to open doors about yourself and discover things about yourself in the moment as you're in these spaces. And it's one of those gifts and privileges that I don't take for granted, and I hope more people get to experience it, because we are all way more than we think we are, and we are all more successful than we think we are. Because we see only this, we think this is all we are, and this is all we are made of and what we have to offer. Listen, when you get outside, you're going to see a million things more. Enough with my little philosophical spiel. Let me get back to the task at hand. So back to the investment piece. So every time I travel, I like looking at investments just to see what their market is like, not necessarily to buy, but to just learn about it, right? So when we was in Toronto, Canada, we pulled up to downtown, and downtown, you could think of downtown as like their Manhattan or like their New York, right? It has a very similar feel to New York, Manhattan vibes in terms of, just the vast diversity of energies and people, fashion, the restaurants, the places to see, things to do, all the parks, all of that stuff is there. Only difference is it's not as super crowded and as packed like New York, and like everybody's a little bit more, chill. I wouldn't say friendlier. I would just say they're a little more chill. You know what I mean? New York is like, yo, get out of my way. I love New York, by the way. Don't come for me. I love New York. But I looked at the real estate, and you would not believe this. even a 300 to a 400 square foot property in downtown is like $600K, $600, bro. $600,000. Yeah. I say, yeah, forget it, man. This is crazy. Crazy. So if you think the real estate in, say, New Jersey or maybe your state is bad compared to the past, yes, that's probably true. But keep in mind, some other places have it way worse than we do. So sometimes you just kind of count your blessing. Again, as you travel, you see different things. So I wanted to see what their market is like, what real estate is like there. So that's another reason why I traveled to Canada. And lastly, it's my birthday week. I'm trying to unwind, relax, enjoy different experiences and new things, right? It's been a really busy working year, both in my 9-to-5 job and also my philanthropy slash, giving back to the community work of financial literacy with this channel, or with our Instagram page and everything else we do and the clients that we work with. So I wanted to just kind of decompress, step away from all the usual day-to-day activity, usual responsibilities, and just go and enjoy something different and really take in my birthday and realize how special it is and how blessed I am to have this opportunity and privilege to have lived this long, to interact with as many people I've interacted with, to help as many people as possible, and also enjoy these incredible experiences with the people and close ones, loved ones that I care about. And I'm grateful that all the people, people that I love and care about, they're still alive, doing well, and they're here with us. So, just really important, sentimental trip, I would say. So what are some of the activities and vibes and things we got into? First, I'm going to start with that CN Tower that I was talking about. And when you first get there, you pay for a ticket. And we're lucky. We went twice, okay? First time was just me and Freddy. The second time was me, Freddy, Carol, and Luda. Because Luda was in Texas for a wedding, so she flew up to meet us in Canada. And then Carol also pulled up, so it was a vibe. I'm saying, still. Yeah, that's another lingo that they say in Canada. Still. Anytime you say something lit, some fire, something cool, you just add still to it. So I'm Canadian now, yeah. So, boom. CN Tower, you pay a ticket, you go in, boom, boom, boom. You go up, the lift takes off, and you hear, you your ears pop, right? Because it's so high up, but it goes so fast. And as you're going up, there's an incredible view of everything, because in the lift, it's a full-on glass, like a see-through glass, like your window, like how you look out your window, you see everything. It's like that in the lift, right? So as we're going up, you just seeing everything everywhere, all the buildings, and it was just beautiful. We were so lucky because we had a beautiful day that we went up, so everything was nice, clear, blue skies, just incredible. And once you get to the top, yo, it is fire. So dope, because you have a 360 view of all of Toronto. Everything in Toronto, you have a 360 view because you're above it. And you see some people in their penthouse, and let's say they have a rooftop pool, they're chilling in the rooftop pool. And I think, I don't remember which baseball team is in Toronto. I think it has one of the flying animals. I think that's their logo, right? They're in Toronto. I'm not the biggest baseball fan, as you can tell. But the stadium is right by the CN Tower itself. And the day of when we were there, when we were going up, there was a game, right? As we were going up, they were getting ready for a game. So you see the stadium, you see the lights, activities happen a little bit. So we go up, we get to the top, like I said, 360 view. Incredible. There are bars, seating areas. And we took a nice and then when you're up there, the ceiling is a mirror. So you can see yourself in the ceiling, in the mirror there. So that was pretty cool. And then they have bars all over the place. You can order food and eat, and that was fun. Also right near it, there's a private airport, and also like private islands as well. So you see, the people that have plenty moolah, plenty dinero, right? You see a private jet landing over there. Everybody's on their boat, their yachts. You see jet skis, people wilding and having fun. And I'm like, wow, this is really the life. That's that tycoon lifestyle we've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's where we want to get to. So it was just cool. So 360 mirror. The ceiling going, like you can see everything as you go up, and there's a restaurant in there which we actually ended up going in there and eat and to have dinner at, and it was incredible. Now because the tower's like this, and then it's like boom, right, and then it's like a little you see it in the videos when that will come later in this episode, and it actually rotates, but it rotates so slow. The only way you know that it's rotating is as you're having dinner or you're in the restaurant. you might be facing this way, and let's say this way you see, one particular like rectangular looking building, right? After some time, you will realize that looking in the same direction where the building was is no longer there. You see maybe a different building that's like an oval or a different design, right? And so it actually spins very slowly. So you actually do get a whole 360 view of Toronto, even if you're just sitting down having dinner. So we had a lot of fun up there. It was pretty cool. So yeah, CN Tower. If you've never been, definitely go check it out. One of the first things we did when we got there. Boom. I just remembered the baseball team that plays out of Toronto, and it is the Blue Jays. Yeah. Got that. Another activity that we ended up doing was just really taking downtown in, just walking around, checking out some of the historic sites there. There's a lot of green and scenery areas for a lot of like community gathering. You see a lot of people with talent. People were playing with the saxophones, playing instruments. Some people were selling like some cool toys and stuff like that. So it was nice to just walk around, take downtown in, eat at some of the restaurants, eat at some of the bars, really embrace the experience of kind of feeling like you're in New York, but you're not in New York at the same time. One of my favorite restaurants that we ate at is called Izakaya. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. It's a Japanese restaurant, and the food is to die for. Now, I don't know what they're doing in the back kitchen, but whatever they're doing, I need to know because the food is that good. So I had the spicy steak, which was rocking. I love a lot of flavors and spice. I like things that are spicy, so that was good. And then they had this shrimp burger. I've never had that shrimp burger before, but whatever sauce that they have on there, whatever sauce that they put with the shrimp burger, chef's kiss. Probably the best burger aside from your typical hamburgers and stuff that I've eaten ever. The shrimp burger. I wish I knew the name of the sauce. If you ever get a chance, go check out that restaurant. Really fire. They don't pay me to say this. I'm just saying this because I actually enjoy the food. And then they also have some sake. So I ordered some sake. I got a Jingo sake. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And it comes, maybe it's about, it's like something like that. The size is like kind of like this, right? Like in terms of height, width, maybe a little bit like that. Boom, whatever. And it was really good. They bring out the nice little sake shot cups. I don't know what you call it. But it was really nice. So I was just taking the full experience in there. That dinner was great because it was me, Freddy, Carol, Edna was there, and my boy Clement, right? So Clement popped out. And Clement is one of those people, such a dope guy, man. Like when we went to Freddy's birthday celebration in Jamaica, Clement came and Edna came too, right? So it was dope to kind of rekindle and meet everybody once again. Clement is funniest dude, cool guy, very reserved, calm. He's more of a homebody type of dude. But when Clement is lit. So I was super excited to see them. And also one of their cousins had just landed from the UK, so was able to kind of from Netherlands. Yeah, their cousin I believe lived in the Netherlands, so that was cool. So living in the Netherlands, came to visit them the same week that I was there. So we all made sure we got together, got some nice dinner, really caught up on life and enjoyed ourselves. So beautiful experience, great restaurant, good food. So let's talk about the nightlife in Toronto, right? More tunes for your head top, okay? We went to a spot called Moon, okay? Now Moon this is how I knew Freddy. This is how I know Freddy Tycoon in his homeland. Like, first of all, everybody knows Freddy. And Freddy knows everybody. And Freddy keeps good people, good company around him, right? We go to Moon. And Moon has two locations. There's like the regular location, which is like everybody goes in there, right? And then they have the VIP Moon location. Now Moon is a hookah lounge. So they have hookah, they have like, seating areas and all that stuff. They have music playing on in the back, and it's a dope vibe. It's VIP vibe. So it's cool, innit? It's like, it's cool still. So it's cool. Now, again, regular Moon Lounge, VIP Moon Lounge. Freddy is a VIP member of the VIP Moon Lounge, right? If you go to the VIP Moon Lounge and you're not a VIP member, they will send you, go to the other location, the regular Moon Lounge. And it's on like a 2-minute drive and probably like a 6-minute walk. So it's very close. This is how I knew Freddy was Tycoon, right? In the VIP Moon Lounge, you have to ring a doorbell. So they got cameras there looking outside. You have to ring a doorbell. Now if they look and you ain't looking tycoon, you know what I'm saying? You don't look like you belong there, or you're not a member. They can't find your face in their system. They don't let you in. Like the door won't even open. Right? So we get there, and Freddy was like, "Yo, let me do it because he's the member. I'm not the member. I'm in town. You know what I mean?" So Freddy goes, he rings the bell, and then the camera's literally looking at you, and then they unlock the door. So Freddy opens the door. We walk in there, and it's a BYOB spot. They got drinks as well. You can bring your own stuff in there. You can bring your own food as well. So we walk in there, and I'm like, this is tycoon, bro. I said, let me find out. Find out Freddy out here running the entire place or something, So we go in there, we get a nice section, nice seating too, plenty of space. Listen, Freddy's that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's that guy. We sit down, and I'm sitting there, I'm kind of waiting, like, okay, how do we order, right? And Freddy's like, oh, no. They know. They know what? They know what we want, what we get. They know his usual. They know everything. I said, all right. So I'm sitting there chilling. Boom. And it's a lot of people there. A lot of people there. So we vibing. Boom, boom. They bring the hooks. They bring some drinks and some things in it. So they bring some drinks, some hooks. I'm like, and Freddy's just sitting there. I'm looking at Freddy. I'm like, my man. But I say that to say, like, Moon was such a dope vibe. And they already know it's like, because it was the VIP spot, they know their members, they know what they ordered, they know what they like, they know how to kind of, provide a top-notch tycoon service. And I'm in there, I'm like, yo, this is a banging start to my birthday week, because I've never even been in the VIP hookah lounge. You know what I'm saying? So it was a completely new experience, different, and I really enjoyed myself. Me and Freddy had a blast. We chopped it up. Music was fire too. That's one thing. They rate UK tunes higher than the States rate UK tunes, okay? Now, I'm going to give you my personal top 4, top 5 list of how the music is actually going currently. This is not my all-time favorite list or whatever, but this is more so what I gravitate towards to currently and who I think is how the ranking actually goes, right? Afrobeats is number 1. Look, I don't care what nobody say. Right now, us Africans are on top. Okay, don't ask her where she's at this summer, or the summer's coming down, or the years to come. She's with the Africans. It's just that simple, right? They're all with the Africans, okay? So Afrobeat is number 1. Second, I got my Caribbean vibes with me, right? So I'm talking about my Trinidadians. I'm talking about my Haitians. I'm talking about my Jamaicans. All the vibes, right? We got soca, we got dancehall, we got reggae. You name it, all the vibes. The carnival vibe, all of it, right? That's second, in my opinion. So Afrobeats number 1, Caribbean, diaspora summed up number 2. Number 3, I have UK, okay? UK artists. Now this may sound shocking to a lot of people, but for me, I like to travel a lot. So I've been in Europe a few times. I've been in London a few times as well. So I rate their music higher, and I actually know their artists. Like, I have a whole playlist. If you need it, let me know. I have about 500 songs, which means I have a lot of artists up in there, okay? So I rate them very high because I think lyrically, they may not have, quote unquote, like the storytelling like hip hop used to have, right? But I think lyrically they're clever and it's calm. Still, it's calm in it in how they deliver their bars, right? And it's like some of their bars, if you don't know what they're talking about, it won't make sense to you, right? So it's like I forgot. Fredo had one line in one of his songs. He spoke about I'm eating steak. He's eating steak at Gauchos, right? Like if you've never been to Gauchos, you wouldn't understand exactly what that bar really means and what he's really referencing. I've been to Gauchos and had steak at Gauchos, and the scenery, the vibes, the food, like crazy. Top three steaks I've ever had so far in my life, I was at Gauchos, right? So when you can relate and connect to the lyrics, it's different. So I rate UK artists high because their sound is fire. The accent is dope. Let's be real. Don't be a hater. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Give credit when credit is due. They have a dope accent. And the way their delivery is fire. The sound too, right? The melodies, the music, the instruments, they have it. I like the way they go about it. It's cool. It's fire. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, the UK is coming out of me right now. Breath. So I got them number 3, and then number 4 is R&B. But as in R&B, I'm not talking about like current or modern R&B, right? I'm talking about Tyrese, Usher, Genuine, and then going all the way back to Teddy, right? Teddy Pendergrass, all those old heads going all the way back there. That's what I mean by R&B. And then lastly is hip hop, man. Currently hip hop, I'm sorry, but y'all, it ain't good. You know what I mean? It's not good. It's not even okay. Granted, you know, we're still bumping some things, but it ain't good. So that's my ranking in music. So I think folks in Canada actually have better taste in music than many of us in the States. Many, not all. Don't come for me. Moon was a dope vibe. Speaking of vibes, the following spot we went to the night after that is a spot called Vibes. Okay, now let me tell you about Vibes too. Freddy is really the GOAT. He tycoon out here, man. Vibes is really Afrobeat / Caribbean vibes all the way through and through, right? So we was in there for quite some time, but all you hear is Afrobeats Caribbean. So you know the energy in there is jumping. You know the fashion in there is jumping because it's from the diaspora. It's from all over the place, right? And it's not just about Afrobeat / African blacks only. Yo, everybody's in there. You have Indians, you have Spanish folks up in there, you have some Caucasians, you have some Asians in there. So it's like the mix is fire. The energy is dope. And I think that's how, you know, quality nightlife should be. It should be diverse. It should be connecting. It should break barriers. It should destroy limitations, right? It should eliminate the differences we see in ourselves, and at least for that 4 or 5 hours, whatever the moment is, really fully embrace each other and experience and just enjoy the life experience together and realize that we really are one people on this planet, one race on this planet. That's how the energy was in there. But let me set the scene. So Freddy Tycoon, he VIP everywhere. Basically, he is the VIP. He is the main event, right? We walk in there, we're not on the line. We go straight, boom. They already got our tags, whatever, boom, boom. Put it on. Second you walk in there, you bust a left, and you see the lounge, you see the sections and everything of that nature, right? Boom, sections in there. And so if you ever seen that scene with Nas and the squad walking in Belly, right? If you've never seen Belly, go check it out, please, because this is gonna make perfect sense. That was us, right? We walk in there, boom, meet Freddy and the Kobola boys. Some of the squad is there. Freddy, you know, he rounded up the troops, so we in there activated, right? And we're walking in there. You see the sections and all of that stuff. And we go all the way in the back. And then there's stairs that go up top. And up top, there's 2 big sections. In my opinion, that's probably the 2 biggest sections. It's private, but it's also public, like open at the same time. So it's upstairs, and it's like it's encased by like a glass, right? Like a mirror. And you can see everybody down there. Our section was up there. Okay? Our section was up there. I felt like one of those mob bosses. All I needed was maybe a cigar. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you up there, you see everything happening. Of course, you can still mingle with everybody. So we're up there. I'm looking down. Music is good. DJ is good. The MC is on point. Everybody's having a good time. We're having a blast up there. I'm just like, wow, like this is really vibes. Still. I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying still till this episode's over. And when we got up there to our section, up in the penthouse booth thing area, whatever, Freddy surprised. This guy's full of surprises, man. Like, so they actually had gotten us our section was fire. They had gotten us a dope section, and they got us bottles. And so we had bottle service coming through, and on the, you know, like they always have like the screen where it's somebody's birthday, they will say it or whatever, boom, boom, boom. And on the screen, what they wrote on there was, "Welcome to the 6 Bafi," right? They had my name. It was literally just a welcome. Things are, and the DJ announced it and everything, and I'm like, hey, oh yeah, I'm a celebrity now, man. I'm a celebrity. It was such a fun guys moment. It's like the coolest thing ever, man. Because when certain sections order their bottles and stuff is coming out, the DJ actually stopped playing the music and play like a specific music, so all, like for the attention and everybody to focus on like, you know, that section, right? So, you know, they got the, I don't know what they call it, the fireworks looking thingy, boom, boom. They got the bottles. They got like, it was like about 5, 6 bottle girls or whatever. And then one person holding the sign thing. And I'm like, oh wow, I did not expect any of this type of hospitality introduction to Toronto, Canada. I said, man, you guys know how to have a good time. So that night of vibes, epic. We was turning up, we was having fun. It was just an incredible night. It was exactly the type of night we needed. We was at vibes for a while, went home, slept, woke up, boom, 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 relaxed a little bit. And we decided we're gonna do Niagara Falls that following day, right? So we went to Niagara Falls. It was incredible. I mean, the scenery, the sound of the water coming off the cliff, hitting the bottom, the mist splashing everywhere, the amount of people there, tourists from all different backgrounds and walks of life, different countries, the activities that you can do in there. So we did a lot of things there. So we went on a zip line, which like you zip line across the waterfall and like the water and all that stuff. So it was really, really dope. And then we also went on we took the boat ride where you get on the boat, you guys actually go in, like, you know, where the waterfall is coming, like your clothes, you're all soaking wet, right? They give you like the poncho thingy, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. But I'm just going through memory lane and I'm just speaking as I'm reliving it through my brain right now. And you know, the boat is rocky, you're getting splashed with water, the mist is hitting you, you're soaked, you're drenched, but you're having an amazing time appreciating God's work, appreciating how special this planet truly is, and just to experience that moment with my loved one and people that are close to me that mean a ton. Was a special, very, very special moment. This birthday week here was a very special one. I mean, it was just something unique about it that kind of transcends beyond just like, you know, I think I'm as I get older, I'm getting to the point where I'm understanding the importance of community and relationships and connectivity and the depth of human life experience. I'm learning to absorb that more and more, and I hope more people can grasp that or understand why we all need it and yearn for it, even if on the outside we have this hard shell. We don't need nobody. We don't need this. We'll cut everybody off. Independent. Like, no. At the core, we all really want the same thing, and to be able to experience great things with great people is a big part of what we yearn and desire for on this planet. You know what I mean? We did a lot of other activities too. We did some kart racing. We did some little bit of shopping. You know, I always got to bring back some shopping stuff and souvenirs. I'm actually going to share just 2 souvenirs that I brought back. And the first one is really this fridge magnet over here, which is pretty cool. I saw this in the store and I'm like, yo, I just got to grab it, right? Because it's just fire. You know, it has character. It has energy. You know, he got the band. What was that? A bandana, a headband. You know, it has a Canada flag on there. It's a dog, right? So I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of dogs. I do like huskies because they look kind of cool. They look like a wolf, you know, so that's cool. But I just saw this and it just grabbed my attention. And I connected with it, so I brought this back and threw it in our fridge. Took it off to show you guys how cool it is. We brought back a bunch of other souvenirs as well. And then another thing that we brought back, you always got to have some shot glasses. And this time we grabbed one from Niagara Falls. Because it was just, you know, instead of just getting a Canada shot glass, I think getting a Niagara Falls shot glass does tie Canada into it. But then it also makes sure it captures the Niagara Falls vibe and that experience. So we grabbed the Niagara Falls one. Brought back a whole bunch of other stuff too. But I think these 2 are some of my favorites. Before I show you all the videos and clips and everything we took from the place, I would like to take a brief moment to thank Freddy and Carol for such an experience that they provided me and Luda, and just their hospitality, the way from start to finish, the way they, you know, made us feel at home. It was very comfortable. I mean, you know, I can't express how special they made my birthday week and the day of my birthday experience itself. You know, like from landing at the airport, you know, making sure, you know, our transportation was ready, making sure we have keys, we have access to literally a whole kingdom and a whole place to stay. Food was never, I mean, shoot. I mean, if this was an Airbnb experience, yo, this is 10 stars out of 5. You know, that's how good we felt, and that's how comfortable and at home and family, you know, it felt like I was home, you know, and he told me, he's like, yo, dude, you guys are home and your family. So special shout out to both of those individuals, man. I don't think in this world, you know, You can run into people randomly in one spurt of a moment. Like imagine if me and Luda never went to Mexico. Imagine if Freddy and Carol never took the leap of faith and took the trip to Mexico, right? So I say that to say that I'm super grateful for those individuals that are in my life, in me and Luda's life. And you know, when you take a leap of faith and you experience things and you don't always plan everything out and you're not so focused on the potential fears and negative outcome of things that can happen and focus on just embracing the life experience, you will be surprised how much richer your life actually becomes. And I'm not talking about money, right? The fact that we were just in Mexico, randomly met, and it's blossomed into this incredible relationship between me and Freddy, me and Carol, Luda and Freddy, Luda and Carol, Freddy and Carol, Luda and I, and just how we connect. And it goes to show you that there are certain moments in life that you can't take for granted. Number one. Number two, it's worth taking the risk. It's worth taking the experience. It's worth getting outside your comfort zone, because some of the best relationships that you're going to discover or be part of literally come by, you know, God's infinite luck and God's infinite God's abundance in putting a bunch of things in place to get you to the spaces and the environments that you really desire and the things you want to get out of life. You can have all of that. You can have all of that, but you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in the power that be, and you have to work hard towards it. And you have to make sure that you're not living a life of a small scope individual. So shout out to everybody that's tuning into this episode. Hope you enjoy it. Now let's roll the rest of the clip, and make sure you do travel the world when you get the chance, because we're not here forever, right? At any moment, it could be our last. So you want to live not in fear because it could be your last, but you want to live in excitement because you have an opportunity and a privilege that many don't have, or many used to have but no longer have, right? It's not about, oh my God, I'm scared, things are going to end. No, it's about, because things are going to end, what is the best way for me to use this time that I have, the resources that I have, the energy that I have? How do I contribute? How do I expand and grow and become a better person for myself, my family, and my community at large? And to Freddy and Carol, Luda and I cannot wait for you guys to come visit us in the States and for you guys to stay with us, and we're going to show you a great time still in the US, man. Here are the clips and videos from Toronto, and I hope it inspires everybody to take a leap of faith in traveling more, in building connections with strangers, saving your money, getting out of debt, investing some of your money, and making sure that you enjoy some of your money at the same time, because it's all part of the human experience. You don't have to do only one thing while you're here. You can do multiple things. You can have everything, just not all at the same time. So be patient with yourself. Learn to become a little bit more open-minded, and as you travel, I can promise you, you will not regret traveling. And so, without further ado, let's roll the tape. Like, come on. Kilos Milos. It's a nice setup, man. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, they got TD right there, you know? Yeah. The financial districts, the money makers, the heavy hitters.
City, people, RBC, all the big tycoon banks. And once you go in the center, you see it, bro. You see it. Very nice.
This is cool, man. It's dope vibe. Allah.
Kilos belows. Kilos belows. We have time. Later, I'm going to we have time. But Nana, Chile, Nakasa, the kilos milos, no, the kilos milos,
KO.
Coke and rum, man.
Rum and Coke, right out.
Rum and Coke, right out, right out, right out. So Tycoon,
Yo, what's up? Talk to me.
how are you enjoying your stay in Toronto?
So it's been day 1 in Toronto. I'm in the 6. I hit up Drake. He said pull up, so I had to show up.
That's right.
But I'm loving it. I love it. The people are great. The culture is dope. The vibe is cool. The work-life balance is there. The drinks are good. The food is good. I'm really enjoying my time here, man. And I know what building we in right now?
The CN Tower.
The CN Tower. We're in the CN Tower right now. The most famous tower / building in all of Canada. And so I had to check it out right out the gate on this Tycoon's travel. We had to enjoy it, and it's beautiful. We have a 360 panorama view of the entire city of Toronto, and it's chef's kiss. So if you've never been to Canada, definitely come check it out. This is my first time in Canada, right? You would think because I travel a lot, I would already been in Canada, but this is my first time, and so far, it is 10 out of 10 plus 10 over 10.
That's right. That's right. Achit.
Achit. Yeah, that's tough.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, don't be scared. Come on.
Take a step.
Try it, go ahead. Yeah. Come on, go, yeah. Come on, you up. Shukran. Allah. That is nice, man. That is fire, man.
That's right. That's right.
How much money do you think you will make if we fall down and our family sues this?
Honestly, give my family $1 billion, man. $1 billion.
$1 billion. $1 billion. This is nice. This is fun.
Is it 50 seconds? 58 seconds. Ooh, that's fast. 58 seconds.
It takes 114 speed.
Yeah, we gotta bring them here for sure.
Yeah, no, they would love it.
Remember on the Tuesday before you guys go.
All right, cool.
And on the bottom, all right. Super job. 150, raise it, folks. 150. That's very good.
Oh, they got the fried Oreos. Wipe me down, cause I'm wipe me down, cause I'm wipe me down, cause I'm yeah, too many food trucks. Oh, yo, he got a cow. Oh, wow.
fire, man. It's beautiful. Wow.
You have some food here.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I wish you guys stayed for a longer time. You guys stayed for longer.
It's really nice.
You have the olden day went back in the right before you used to run this like the slave.
The slave stuff. Oh, I see, yeah.
Go check it out there, but there's no time. Next time, I don't stress. So where the king and whatever, you guys can see. Yeah. It's a little castle over there. So you go in there, they talk.
Also, this restaurant is attached. Oh, okay.
Yes. That's funny.
So dope.
That was fine.
See the queen.
Yeah, next time I don't worry, next time I bottom.
That's like
Because I was like I bought for like 1 week, you know.
I know.
But wedding now is a corner.
Yeah.
It's
No, it's okay.
Because I can go back next week Monday and that's a Sunday. What I say? We at Niagara Falls. This is my first time ever coming to Niagara Falls. First time in Canada. First time in Toronto when I was over there. First time visiting the CN Tower. Tallest tower / building in Canada. The view is immaculate. I'm gonna show you guys again when we go over there, but I'm excited to check out this waterfall, see what this place has. I'm taking it all in. Make sure you get on your tycoon travels. Don't always just come and watch the YouTube channel and then just be like, oh, that's cool. Have a budget, plan for it, save, invest, and then hit the road. That's an investment.
I know a little bit more, but this guy just flows. Just flows. On Friday. So we'll go drop it up and out. We'll exchange cars. It was actually pretty perfect too. Because my car, we're gonna be in there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
My car's like a sedan. It's like a 5 maximum.
Queen Victoria. It's Queen Victoria. Yeah. You say something to the man now, yeah?
Hey. So,
Yo, Freddy's so stupid.
Go get it. You have to go down there and then go work it out. But I kind of like the way how the states exit is. Like exiting back and walking.
And then go up the state. Yeah.
That's dope.
That's true.
We don't have that.
No. America's different, you know. We do things different, you know what I'm saying?
So I guess it has the ups and downs.
We do things different.
You guys have bad
Ooh, let's go. Hey, what you got on? How much a drip costs, man? How much a drip costs? Talk me through.
It costs so much, I can't even tip.
That's Montclair, yeah?
Yeah, I got my Louis Vuitton
how much you bought a raincoat for?
Sensational.
How much is the shades?
This costs about 5 racks.
How much for your haircut?
The haircut, my boy cut it for me, so it was nice. But that's a cool $10.
That's a cool meal.
Yeah.
Still.
Whichever way you still. Relax.
Hey, the big boy.
I want it 2 times. I want to get wet. The meat is there, but we.
Oh wow, that's beautiful, man. Look at that one. Yo, look at it from this angle right here. Yo. That's sick.
Birds, man. Look. Just chilling. Look at two of them just chilling in the water like nothing is happening. Just chilling in the water, just swimming.
They're vibing, bro.
Right?
They are vibes.
We're in their habitat.
We're the visitors, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
So what's all these people coming to our home every day?
Why are they always here?
look at this two right there.
This is nice, man. Wow. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Did not lean on me. It's rain.
Hey, wait on me.
When you
I'll be your friend.
I get me. Oh, you're putting to me, man. Hey. That's what I say. I don't know. Look around. Every time I see you choke the fuck up. Every time I see him choking out, like he goes up and down like he's working.
Yeah, you don't get paid. You don't get paid. Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Today's a perfect time to come back. Hey! Shout out to the sponsor.
Who goes to the jail on everything? Hey, yeah, man. Alright, let's go around the speedway. Speedway, yeah. Now we at the speedway. You're about to see your boy in the NASCAR vibe.
He's about to smoke everybody.
I'm about to smoke everybody. I want all the smoke still.
You want the smoke still.
Yeah, it's really fun, though. Are they lying?
Yeah. But it goes faster because it lets you move at once, right? Yeah.
You can hit people.
No. I mean, the people bump each other. If they notice that you're purposely bumping into people, then they'll call you. They'll stop your car and they'll pull you out.
Oh, they can shut your
They
car
can shut you
down.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can shut you down and pull you out. And then somebody will direct that.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
While driving on the track, keep your eyes open for the car to go out and disable traffic lights. Green, go. Yellow, off. The right way, continue, stop, go over to avoid traffic flow. Keep yourself fastened until the right was correct to get out of the car. Exit this area using the designated path. Remember, this is a driver control drive. You're ready in 1 minute.
Is it free today? Because the one is free. Yeah, he went back and the next person to come out. That's dope, the one to and then hit.
What's up, dude?
Goes off,
That's very fun.
move it here, maybe.
Oh, the parking lot right there?
So, north south.
Oh, you can park there?
Yeah. So I see arrows left right. Not like on the street.
Thank you.
Smell this guy.
Going to the top.
So welcome to CN Tower. My name is Freddy. I'm the host for today.
Okay.
So CN Tower was built in 1957, and it was built 40 hours. Correct me if I'm wrong. We never stopped. So 5 days a week, kept working every single. I said week, like I was here, and then we kept working 24/7. So it took about 1,537 workers who worked 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and 14 months to complete this.
That's crazy.
24/7. 24/7. So this is the picture and how they built it and all that. You know, shout out to people that shed the blood. A lot of people passed away. Over this. So shout out to them. Yeah. Just too much.
So we're here to basically enjoy the tallest building-sized tower out here in Canada, in Toronto. So we got to see the elevator thing that goes all the way up, and it goes up to what, 100 and something? 183 floors in under 1 minute. That's how fast the elevator goes. So it should be interesting, man. But when we get up there, we'll show you the 360 view. It's like the whole view of the entire city, everything happening. It's the craziest thing. They got some bars out there, so we're definitely getting a few drinks. You know what I'm saying? Cheering into it, because in a few hours, in about what? 3 hours, 8:30, 9, 10, 11, 12, in about 3.5 hours is my birthday. So we gotta definitely start the festivities early. So let's get rocking, let's get moving, and let's go check out the views. Come to Toronto, Habibi, come to Toronto, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Very nice.
With my dad's money. Okay. This is my living room right here. Yes, very nice. All this stuff from Dubai.
Dubai?
$2 million difference.
Dubai is a lot better than this, bro.
Right, 100%.
Nice.
Nice and clean.
When you come in here, they have like this whole gift shop, souvenir spot. You get a bunch of tower related stuff and also stuff about Canada in general. So, yeah.
For a second, I was about to say LA Tower. LA Tower. That's fire.
Let's move fast because
Yeah, but you gotta move it right.
yes.
I feel like you should lie.
No, she's not.
Wow, I cannot whisper.